Hi everyone, Samwise here. And yeah, happy Samhain, happy thinning of the veils into a more like turning towards death and the other realms kind of time of the year. And today I am excited to practice an exploration and a ancestor calling in that's offered in Resmaa Menakem's My Grandmother's Hands. And yeah, I decided to have this be the meditation of the month because some folks that I'm working with in our Grandmother's Hands reading group described having some difficulty with this exercise of calling in an ancestor, and I wanted to offer this recording, this video, as a potentially as a way to kind of bring in some ease with that. I know sometimes it's hard to like read a meditation, so I wanted to offer a recording of of this ancestor, inviting this ancestor exploration that's in written by Resmaa Menakem in My Grandmother's Hands. So yeah, it's a powerful time for ancestor work, and I know sometimes, at least I'll speak from my own position, sometimes it can be difficult to invite in an ancestor when I am afraid of some of them. So this exercise, we will not be working with ancestors that need healing or need support from us, but rather working with well and bright ancestors. And that's something I learned from Pavani Moray, to call in the well and bright ancestors, especially when just getting into ancestor work and reverence. So that's who we'll be calling on today. So I invite you to find a comfortable body position and see if you can notice how your body is making contact with the earth that holds you lovingly to its surface. And I'll be reading from My Grandmother's Hands with a little ad-lib starting now. So go to a quiet, comfortable place where you can be alone for about 10 minutes. Sit down and take a few deep, slow breaths. Feel free to either close your eyes or leave them open. You are about to invite the presence of a well and bright ancestor. You don't know who this will be. You also don't know how they will appear, as an image, a memory, a sensation in your body, like a smell or an image, an emotion or a flow of energy. All you know is that this person lived at least 3 generations before you and died before you were born. They might be a great-grandparent or an ancestor from the very distant past. We're not choosing who this person will be. They will choose you. I invite you to sit quietly, follow your breathing, and invite this unknown, well and bright ancestor into your presence. Without straining or overreaching. Don't plan on conversing or interacting with this ancestor. Try not to identify or figure out anything about them. Simply observe this presence and notice how your body responds. If your ancestor doesn't appear quickly, that's okay. Just continue sitting and breathing and give this person or feeling or entity, energy, image, up to 5 minutes to make an appearance. If a sensation does arise or an image arises, what do they look like? Can you ascertain the gender of this person, or how old they appear, or what they're wearing? Maybe an expression on their face? Or if it's not a person, or an energy rather, can you discern warmth or coolness, openness or constriction in your body or a particular region of your body? Does this ancestor seem safe and settled, happy, fearful, distressed? If your ancestor is moving, what are they doing? Is this person alone or with a companion? Whether your ancestor appears in an image or in some other form, how does your body experience their presence? Does it feel comforted, welcomed, loved, relaxed, wary, afraid, constricted? Does it want to move towards or away your ancestor, or both? Does your body want to touch or hold the person or push them away? When you are ready, thank your ancestor for visiting you. Then get up and continue with your day. If at any time your ancestor's presence feels threatening, gently but firmly send them away. Then take a few slow, deep breaths to return to yourself in the here and now. Orient yourself to the room by slowly looking around, especially behind you. If you still feel an uncomfortable presence, leave the room. So that's a ancestor invitation meditation from My Grandmother's Hands by Resmaa Menakem. And yeah, we do this work especially in the context of this book to get a sense of what came before us so that we may understand where we are now. And I wish everyone peace and connection, ease and gentleness, and abundant understanding and understanding. So I invite you to practice with this meditation, and knowing that if a particular image or a sensation doesn't arise, it's okay. Having a set period where one is open to interacting with a well and bright ancestor is, and having a distinct open and a distinct close can be a practice, and it can get a little easier to access over time, or it can take many different shapes and forms. So I invite you to practice with this, with the opening of the space and the closing of the space, and just seeing what you notice and what well and bright ancestor might want to connect with you in this time. So with that, I invite you to explore and holding compassion for all beings and all lineages, and may all beings be happy and safe. So with that, I'm going to close the space and send well wishes out. So hope everyone has a wonderful fall time, and see you next time. All right.